Hello, my Scorpio friends, and thank you for tuning in. Karen Barney bringing you your March 2021 general forecast. What's going on for my Scorpios around the globe? What do they need to be aware of? What's on their agenda for March of 2021? And how do they navigate through and come out shining? Let's see. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. Scorpios. Scorpio, March of 2021. Scorpios, please. Thank you. The Two of Coins. The King of Cups. There you are, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio there. And what do we have here? The Eight of Swords. So we have fire signs, air signs, and of course water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio there, bringing something to a close, my Scorpio friends. That's our World card. So there is a natural cycle that I would say that is coming to a close. It's coming to a close at your reactionary decision, okay? I think you want to make some changes, and you've been weighing them out for quite some time, looking at what might be the most sensitive way of doing this. Now, you're feeling a little bit, I would say, doubtful, maybe even fearful, and you may have withdrawn just a little bit from your options here, from your choices. You may have, decided it's too sensitive and I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anyone else. I don't want to create havoc and distress for others. Yes, exactly, the Three of Swords. Havoc and distress. The Three of Swords here. So, I think that there needs to be a new direction. The Ace of Wands was just below that. So you are changing direction here, my Scorpio friends. It looks like it may be within a painful situation that, you're trying to create some order out of. Maybe regain your self-esteem, regain your strength, your balance here. This is the Temperance card. So Sagittarius here as well, bringing in healing and harmony, I want to say. But, not without some possibility of distress here. Or maybe you're on the other side of this distress. And that's what's changing here for you. Where are you taking this with the Knight of Wands, my Scorpio friends? I think that you may have withdrawn from it for a little bit because you doubted what the outcome is, but I think you can see that the time is now, my friends. The World card, bringing it to a full circle, successful conclusion, and allowing you to take the next logical step here. But again, it's up to you to put it in action. Ten of Pentacles. So there may be a security issue on the table, making plans to make changes to that. This is the Empress here too, so it may be a family-related situation where you are, in fact, the creator of this security, whether or not that means you're the provider, but, is not necessarily it, but you are the creator. You're the one that makes the home, puts everything together, creates that beautiful, abundant, secure life here. And I think you are the one that is changing things so that you can bring it in. Queen of Swords, it may be a well thought out but reactionary appearing decision. In other words, you've been thinking about this, weighing it back and forth, and might have even kept it to yourself for a while because you doubted the validity or the perhaps even direction that you were going in. But I think you can see that time is now on your side, and it is truly part of your path here, my Scorpio friends. Now that's the Virgo. So by all means, if you need some advice, whether it's from this King of Cups supportive energy that's around you, or whether or not that is you, get the guidance that you need. Get the information that you need. The Hermit is the seeker, so he's looking for ways to make the changes he needs to bring in this security. And you are, in fact, my Scorpio friends, weighing your options right now. But, there is a sensitivity to this, too, because there's either been pain, sorrow, or sadness, or there may be as a result of this, okay? The Empress and the Three of Swords. But you are going to, look at how cloudy that night is, right? I think you are going to see where this new direction is going to take you. This is the Ace of Wands, and this is about stepping back into your power. It is about new growth. So if you are looking at a new direction here, my Scorpio friends, then fine-tune it. Get the guidance that you need, seek it out, and really direct that path yourself, because it is your option here. my Scorpio friends. The Two of Pentacles, weighing two sides of the story. What do we have? It's quite a lot, but we'll look. I've got the Fool, the Five of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So yes, do you want to continue with what you're doing? I don't think you do. I think it has some, I think it's worn you down. It's maybe even wounded or caused you some strife. And, you know, you may be comfortable where you are financially and holding on as best you can, but the new opportunity, the one that presents itself here, the one that you are seeking out and make a reactionary decision on. Now, it looks reactionary. It looks like, you know what, I made a judgment call, and in fact, you may be making a judgment call, but it feels like it to others, when in fact, you've really been trying to weigh this out and decide whether or not what you're doing is something you want to continue, or am I going to change my direction for maybe increased security, or even, I think, a lighter load. And, you know, it's probably a big chance that you're taking here. Tell me about the King of Cups, my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios. Here's the Moon. You know, you don't see it. You've been reflecting on it. You've been reflecting on the sensitivity of the issue too. So, you know, sometimes the King of Cups is that, as I said, very supportive energy, kind, compassionate, considerate, all of that. But he's also sometimes very reserved, and in his head, he's very intuitive. So the Moon may be playing havoc with you. And I would say in particular that new moon, the 13th, it is in Pisces, water sign as well, going to bring up a lot of emotions around this situation. And you may in fact cause a little bit of distress, maybe for a mom, maybe for yourself, and in the creation of what you're working on here. But I think that, you know, this is you maybe opening up and being a little bit vulnerable here in this situation, because you can't see. So get whatever guidance is going to help you bring that peace and compassion and balance back, so that you can affect this new direction that you're going. Now, we have this one that's been waiting for me. It is the Eight of Pentacles, and it is about your work. So it may be that it's something to do with work. You're being transferred to, not transferred, but you're considering a new position, and that's a huge leap of faith in a different direction. You're not happy where you are. It may even be a little bit prickly. It might have even been difficult, but you've been holding your own there, and now it's time to decide, do you want to really change things? Is there more increased security in the path that you are choosing here? Try not to doubt yourself. Try not to doubt that there is huge possibility on the other side, yes, and a very solid and stable plan. And I want to tell you, my Scorpio friends, that the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the deck that is always successful. So in fact, I think you are searching out the best directions, the best options for you here, and will take that leap of faith. And I think you understand it's going to be hard work, and you really can't see where it's going to lead quite yet. But I think the goal in mind is this security, whether that be with family here with the Empress, or whether or not it be in financial new strides, new directions, the Ace of Wands, new growth, and I think standing up for yourself, standing firm in your self-esteem. You know, you doubt right here, so you've got to get that back in order to balance things out and move forward. The Knight of Pentacles has the plan, but you're the one that pushes him. Tell me about the Eight of Swords here for the Scorpios, please. The Eight of Swords. Where is your, and the doubts. You don't know whether or not you're in alignment with it yet. You don't know if you're ready yet. Well, if it's on your plate, my Scorpio friends, then you are in fact ready. Cancer, Pisces, and by the way, the Pisces moon is what I was talking about, right? Virgo here, and of course Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, air signs and fire signs represented as well. So what direction are you taking, my Scorpio friends? You're moving toward this abundance, this security, absolutely, but not without some reservations, not without some hesitation even. Are you going to jump? I think you will, and I think that you're going to find that you are more in alignment with where you want to be and what your new direction is than you even realize. Here we go. This is the Flower Therapy Oracle deck. This is Financial Healing, the Yellow Lily. Your money struggles are a thing of the past. Be open to all avenues to receiving, and you'll be provided for in every way. provided for in every way. The natural cycle is coming to a close, and you know what? You may feel a little bit vulnerable and even exposed here in this by the moon. You know, the moon does illuminate things as well, brings things to clarity. So you may see the new direction that you need to take, the changes that need to be effected in order for you to not only hold your own, but prosper and grow, and use that Ace of Wands here, that new growth, to get past any difficulties you may have had here. You are just about, I would say, in alignment with it. There may be just a little bit more work to do, a little bit more reflection on where you want to go and how you want to bring it about. But what you've been doing, my Scorpios, has not been serving you. So, you know what, is it time to leave it behind? I wouldn't leave it quite yet. I think that you do have an option that's going to be presenting itself to you probably around the time of that new moon, the 13th, the Pisces moon. And you may, in fact, decide to move on despite your reservations. Now, you can look at this, I would say, financially more than relationship, but certainly family is involved in their security as well, my Scorpio friends. So I do hope this finds you well and on a prosperous road. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your attention to my channel. Don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks so much. We'll speak to you again tomorrow.